First of all, I was there that night. I was with Shay.
Oh, you were with him. You okay? Do you have any idea who shot Shay?
I'm pretty sure Suge knows who shot Shay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so when he comes out of sedation, I'm sure anybody who gets shot will tell you who shot them, right?
Yeah.
But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK. And if nobody shot him, that's the same person that shot Malcolm X too. It's a lot of nobodies out there, and nobody minds if nobody comes up missing, right? That don't bother nobody, does it?
Who killed Tupac Shakur, the 25-year-old rapper, sort of one of the most influential artists of all time, was gunned down in Las Vegas in 1996. Well, on Friday, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was indicted on one count of...
Katt Williams never raised his tone when Tupac Shakur's name entered the conversation. Instead, he spoke with unusual calmness, not like a man making explosive claims, but like someone reminding people that certain truths endure precisely because they were never recorded. When Netflix finalized its documentary surrounding Sean Combs, some moments received attention while others quietly vanished during editing. Among what disappeared, one perspective reportedly never reached viewers. Suddenly, the mystery is no longer only Tupac's story.
Big Dick Deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
For those who are celebrating this year, yeah.
All right, well, let's get right into it. All right, I'm gonna count it down, and yeah, we're gonna start from there. I'm gonna go
Sure.
3. Are you ready? All right, in 3, 2, real life street stars, man, we are back once again. The woman with the plan, the Jaganator, the Jag Squad, Mrs. Jaguar, right? Welcome back.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're doing good, and Jag, I don't know if
How
this
are
is
holidays going for you guys since you asked?
cold. Yeah, it's cold. we
It's
got to deal.
cold?
We got that Philly weather. We got that Philly weather down here, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it.
That's insane. I remember when I first moved to Dallas, the first Christmas we had, it was like 68 degrees, 70 degrees. And I was like, see, this is awesome. A Christmas you can barbecue on. So, yeah.
We call that freezing down here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Horrible. Jack, I don't know if this is a time to celebrate or a time to mourn, because we have a documentary that's trending #1 on Netflix, where we have a black man executive producing the downfall of another black man.
Is that what we're calling it?
I mean, that's how some people are looking at this thing. Or it might be looked at as a vindication, but that's why we're here. We're gonna have a conversation, man. This Sean Combs, The Reckoning, the 50 Cent Diddy doc. First and foremost, we've been talking about this thing, Jack, for going on 2 years now, and once again, thank you for even being, I guess you could say, a beacon during this whole conversation, as far as kind of spreading light on a lot of things that go down in the industry that, you know, the normal person may not even see or hear about, that happens in the day-to-day. Did you really think 50 Cent, when he first mentioned it, that there was an actual documentary being worked on?
Well, see, this is the thing. I can believe that it was happening. At what purpose? See, and that's the thing. Like, my opinion about all of this stuff is so much different than your average person's, and my outlook is so much different than your average person's. Did I believe that it was possible? Absolutely. Why wouldn't he be able to do a documentary? Why wouldn't he be able to bring in Alexandria to come and put this together? Like, the woman who directed this, she doesn't even seem to have a background in hip hop at all.
That makes sense.
So it's like, it's kind of interesting.
The deeper controversy may not come from what the documentary chose to reveal, but from what audiences were never allowed to see. A resurfaced clip featuring Katt Williams speaking about Tupac, silence, and influence was reportedly left out of the final version. In such projects, absence can shape perception just as powerfully as inclusion. What remains becomes public memory, while what disappears reshapes responsibility. Who decides which truths are acceptable for public consumption?
The 1996 Soul Train Awards, man, y'all had two run-ins with Tupac and Suge Knight at that award show, right? One outside the award show and one inside the award show. I think the one outside the award show, Tupac and Suge, they pulled up in a red Hummer and Tupac got out and he started yelling at Biggie. And you said somebody named C. Gutter pulled out a gun on Tupac. And I think the one inside the award show, you said that y'all seen Tupac and Suge and when you look to the side of you, Puffy disappeared. And I did an interview with Napoleon, and he told me that Tupac told him that when Puffy seen him, he ran. And I think Napoleon told me that Puffy ran inside a tour bus. That's what Tupac told him. So from your point of view, man, what happened?
Well, you talking about the 96 Soul Train and the 97 Soul Train. The 96 Soul Train Awards. Right, one of the officers, and I'm just gonna call him Bun, he was at the 96 Soul Train Awards with me, and he was right next to Big. And this is based on his accounts, right? Now this guy is a decorated, he's a decorated officer, he's been an officer for over 30-some years, and I'm gonna believe somebody, I'm gonna believe what he tells me. You understand? And I've been knowing him since '86. So now, he tells me, because we're riding back in the limousine with Puff now, because Big and them left him out there. He told me, as far as Pac came over there talking about, now what, West Side and all this other shit like that, and a woman walked past Big. And when this woman walked past Big, she said, oh, now, Tupac is here. He said, Ma, I ain't scared. I ain't scared of him. You understand? And he said, Pac started saying, now what, you fat motherfucker, like that. And Big started saying, what, you know what I'm saying, went back and forth like that. Now, Suge Knight and them, they coming towards. And he said, for no reason, well, you know, you don't know what Suge gonna do, you don't know what, but C. Gutter pulls out the gun. When C. Gutter pulled out the gun, the Nation of Islam got in the middle of it. And they stopped all the bullshit. I don't know if Suge seen the gun or not. I don't know. But even C. Gutter, when he got out of jail, he went on another platform and he said, yeah, I pulled the gun out on Suge. He said it himself. You understand? There were stories that going around saying Keefy D did it. Keefy D wasn't even with us at the time. So now, me and Puff, here's the altercation over the...
Katt Williams was never truly an outsider in the usual sense. He stood close enough to Hollywood to understand how influence moves behind closed doors, yet repeatedly chose distance over full participation. Over the years, he has spoken about declining opportunities and connections tied to power. His silence was not emptiness, it was discipline.
Done something, and I've accomplished my goals. My goals are set out to make me a man. Now I feel like I'm a man now. I set up goals to make me a king. Now I'm not a king of anybody else but me. You know, nobody else is under my rule but me and my kids. You know what I mean? But I made myself into a king. Now I need a queen to be happy so that I can be a teacher and a father. I can't be that until I find a queen.
Tupac Shakur, in a 1995 interview, made remarks that still echo today. He hinted at knowledge, but never fully revealed everything. His delivery was careful and controlled, as if every word carried consequences beyond the moment itself.
But send a nigga home. Alright. Now he'll not drive. Don't give him no...
This did not feel like guesswork. It felt like someone weighing consequences before speaking. When a confrontational figure becomes cautious, another question emerges. Does hesitation come from doubt, or from understanding consequences that extend far beyond one person?
Yes.
How's he hold up?
Well, first of all, I was there that night. I was with Shay.
Oh, you were with him. Okay. you have any idea who shot Suge?
I'm pretty sure Suge knows who shot Suge.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so when he comes out of sedation, I'm sure anybody who gets shot will tell you who shot them, right?
Yeah.
But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK. And if nobody shot him, that's the same person that shot Malcolm X too. It's a lot of nobodies out there, and nobody minds if nobody comes up missing, right? That don't bother nobody, does it? Certainly doesn't bother me.
So,
shout outs to the nobodies of the world.
You're predicting this is going to be a nobody situation.
I'm making no predictions whatsoever. I'm saying the police said they arrested the shooters, then said they didn't arrest the shooters. But I was there, so I know that 20 minutes after people were laying down on the ground shot.
As responsibility becomes blurred and stories break into fragments, one question remains: who benefits when truth becomes harder to follow?
Provoke this, or?
Nobody in the world has ever provoked themselves being shot.
That's true.
There's only two ways to get shot. Either you believe you're somewhere where a person can't have a gun, therefore making you safe, you know, like an airport or a club that restricts entrance, and a situation where the person already has the gun out and you're standing in front of somebody. Now, if you're an idiot, you can believe this was about Suge Knight, but Suge Knight has been accessible every day of his life for 20 years. We know who it was aimed at, we know whose life he saved, and we know why they won't talk about it. But now the rumor mill would tell you, yeah, see, the same thing Suge was doing to Katt, he was trying to do to Chris. They're forgetting something. Suge has never managed me.
What about the reports that this was gang related? These are two gang members that thought they did it in spite of Tupac.
If it was gang related, then why didn't it happen thoroughly? You see, there's parts of this story that just don't seem to make sense.
Right.
You're saying it was gang related, so that means somebody's gang was shooting at somebody's gang, and then somebody.
According to reports linked to 50 Cent, over 100 hours of footage reportedly never made it into the final documentary. While explanations point to time and narrative focus, documentaries are also shaped by legal pressure, reputation, and control over what is shown.
The 25-year-old rapper, considered one of the most influential artists of all time, was gunned down in Las Vegas in 1996. But on Friday, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was indicted on one count of murder with a deadly weapon in relation to the killing. DJ Vlad, a major commentator in the hip-hop industry for years, mentioned that police in Las Vegas asked him to help their investigation after he interviewed Keefe D for his own show. And DJ Vlad joins me now.
Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
Oh, shit. Once he got the reaching, I got the ducking.
So, someone from your car started shooting at Tupac and Suge.
So Orlando shot him across Dre?
He leaned over and the window, popped. They was on my side, I was popping. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
Well, DJ Vlad joins me now. DJ Vlad, thank you very much indeed for joining the show.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
I know you've studied this case for so long, and these interviews that you did with Keefe D, they turned out to be extremely significant in this investigation, leading, in fact, to him being arrested and indicted. When you heard that news, how did you feel?
Well, I mean, the goal wasn't really to get anyone arrested. It was really just to get the truth of the matter. The story about Orlando Anderson killing Tupac, I've known since around 2007. So this was essentially the worst kept secret in LA. Everyone knew about it, but there were no arrests, there was no convictions, there was no anything, there was no actual proofs. There was a lot of conspiracy theories around it. So around 2008, when I first heard the Keefe confession tapes that Greg Kading got, then I found out there was a book that was about to come out. I got a hold of Keefe D and his co-writer, and we scheduled an interview, and we just went from there.
I mean, he appears to have incriminated himself in this interview, certainly the last. Did you believe he was doing that as you interviewed him?
Well, I think that he believed that he had a level of immunity when he did the proffer agreement. I think at the time he was saying that he had cancer, so maybe he didn't think he had much time to live. So he was just kind of letting it loose at that point. But it was a little bit crazy that he actually sat down and we did everything. And when I asked him about it, sometimes he would try to dodge certain questions, but ultimately I used the book as a blueprint. So whenever a question wouldn't get answered, I said, well, the book said X, Y, and Z. And then at that point, he kind of went along.
Former LAPD Detective Greg Kading revisited theories surrounding Tupac's death. Yet even here, gaps remain. No verified records, no solid proof trail. Only fragments that leave more questions than answers.
So everybody kind of already knew knew that something happened?
I didn't tell a soul.
So you guys had to get the Cadillac painted and patched up and everything from the bullet holes?
And we took it back to the Atlanta place.
Was Orlando injured during the fight?
Is that?
Was Orlando injured during the fight?
Yeah.
Did he have to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
His shoulder?
Shoulder, yeah. Kicked his shoulder out of place.
Okay. Does anybody know what happened to the gun?
No, not for sure. Nobody knows exactly what happened to the gun.
What happened, TPDs, did you say they went back? What happened when they went back to the white Cadillac?
TPD didn't go back to the white Cadillac. He went home by other means. So the white Cadillac and the gun was managed or handled by the rest of the crew. TPD wouldn't have had any effect on what happened unless he heard those guys disclose to us what happened.
Do you know what they thought happened to Tupac? Do you know if they thought Tupac was dead at the time? Well, you know anything about their conversations afterwards?
No, KPD told us that he thought Shay had been shot in the head. And so his impression was likely, at least in that immediate aftermath, he would have thought that, somebody was shot in the head. That's more than me. So, the next day, of course, the reports start coming out of the news about Tupac being in the hospital in critical condition. So they would have known as soon as the report came out that he wasn't dead. I don't know what they thought as far as the shooting. Obviously, Orlando laid down some fire. How many times he shot Tupac, he wouldn't have probably known. But he probably would have known that he hit him.
How did so many people find out what happened so quick?
The fucking, the news. MTV news with that man, Mike Lapkin.
They were talking about you guys?
Shit, they evidently should say KPD nephew. People didn't know me. KPD nephew. Should told him that. Yeah, then he called me a rat. Oh, bitch, you been ratting. Wrong, yeah. Been ratting, you hired the police. Oh, man. You just did the shit all wrong, buddy.
It's your Connect left town. Your Connect got mad at you.
No, that Monday?
Lyrics from the late 1990s have resurfaced under new interpretation. Some hear hidden meanings, others see artistic expression. Hip-hop exists in a space where metaphor and reality overlap. But when art begins reflecting real allegations, interpretation becomes harder to ignore.